that story in just a moment, but first tonight, an Albany woman gets the scare of her life. She's kidnapped at gunpoint, but by a stroke of luck, she manages to escape. This was the scene last night as police looked for the gunman by Pepper Jack's restaurant on Western Avenue. That's where he was last seen. Police did recover some evidence from the scene. CBS 6 News reporter Teresa Priolo takes us through what happened.
Police are keeping pretty tight-lipped on last night's armed robbery, but that's because they say the suspect is still out on the loose. Here's what they say happened. A 22-year-old girl was getting out of her car in the area of Buchanan and Manning here in Albany. Now, this is normally a pretty low crime area, but last night was the exception. The girl was getting out of her car and she was approached by a black male, about 6 feet tall, wearing a black sweatshirt with an earring. He asked her for directions. All of a sudden, he pulled out his gun and told her to get in the car and start driving. Once inside the car, the girl was told to drive to the ATM of his choice. The girl did as she was asked, and she drove to a Bank of America in Guilderland. Once she was there, she pulled up to the ATM, and she tried to get out some money. But he said it wasn't enough, and he demanded that they go someplace else. As the girl was driving, she approached Western and Quail, and she saw that there was a large crowd gathering outside Pepper Jack's. That's when she pulled over, threw her car into park. The girl got out of the car and started running for her life. That's when the suspect took off in an opposite direction, and he hasn't been seen since. For CBS 6 News, I'm Teresa Priolo.